Hey everybody, it's Matt Swires, author of The Maverick Method, How to Win the Startup Game, founder of the trademark company, a little place that over the years has helped, thousands and thousands of businesses to both get their start and then to scale up. And today we have a good question, delegate to grow, or rather a good topic. I personally believe that you can't grow a business without learning and really becoming a master at delegation. And there are really about 3 steps to becoming a good delegator that you've got to master in order to start scaling your business up, okay? Step number 1, systemize or define specifically what you are going to delegate to the person to whom you are delegating, all right? Now, systems are probably the best. Again, look at McDonald's, they're going to delegate it to the cooks or whatnot to actually make the hamburger patties, but eventually it's delegated by the actual manager and say, here, this is how we need you to do it, et cetera, et cetera. Or if it's not something that is per se, down in a manual, I'm perhaps not an expert on marketing. I'm going to still delegate that and say, okay, well, this is the parameters, but the parameters need to be defined such that, okay, I need so many leads, this month. Okay, it's up to you to figure out how to do it, but I need so many leads, whatever. So you either have to delegate a specific system or delegate specific parameters of what you want. So the person to whom you're delegating knows exactly what they're supposed to do within the context of that relationship. Number 2, you've got to manage it, okay? You've got to look over their shoulder every so often. The reason why you delegate is so you don't have to do it yourself and you don't have to spend 100% of the time on, actually performing the task yourself. But you do have to do routine check-ins to make sure that they are on pace to hit and do what they're supposed to do. So build into your system of delegation routine check-ins, okay? Also, by keeping them routine, it's not like you're looking over their shoulder and basically coming in only and making them feel bad if they've missed something, that they should have already done. By a routine check-in, it's just, okay, hey, did you get this done for us? Oh, okay, well, great. See you next week, or whatever the case may be. But you should have a series of management meetings, follow-ups, whatever you want to call them. So you just check in and make sure that they're getting towards getting this done for you, okay? And then finally, and this is the most important thing I think for any small business when you're learning how to delegate, things go downhill, okay? It rolls downhill. So when I delegate to somebody, I delegate to you to get it done. Do not allow them through either inexperience, I don't know how to do this, et cetera, to let it roll back up to you. Because otherwise, you can't move on to the next most important task. There's a reason why you're paying the money to these people who work for you to basically do these tasks to whom you're delegating them, okay? If I wanted to do it myself, then I wouldn't have to have you employed here or otherwise. And so do not let them delegate. Now, you don't have to be mean about it. You can just say, hey, I understand. If you have a question about it, let me help you define that question, or let me, answer that question for you, and let's get you, back to actually working on what I've delegated to you. But do not, under any circumstance, take back a task to which you've actually delegated to somebody else, because they're just pushing it back onto your desk. And once again, if they push it back onto your desk, you haven't delegated it. You're just doing the work of somebody else. And in this case, it's someone who works for you 9 out of 10 times. So number 1, systemize or define the parameters for the actual delegation. Number 2, manage it, check in routinely with them. And number 3, don't let them push it back onto your desk, okay? Otherwise, it defeats the whole purpose of delegation, and you can't scale without delegation, all right? Listen, there's more about this in the book, obviously, but if you have any questions, comments, or any other topics that you want, us to address, just throw them down in the comments. We'll be happy to do so. Thanks again for watching.